Today's question is from Roberta. How do I make envelopes for handmade cards I have made? This is the Creative Crafters podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, this is an interesting one because when you're making a homemade card, generally they're 5 by 7, 6 by 6, so it will depend how you've made your card. Making an envelope is actually as easy as adding two rectangles. Now, the problem is if your card is 7 inches wide and 5 inches, you know you're going to go beyond the 12-inch mark on a 12 by 12 mat, except if you turn it on the diagonal, and then you have approximately 17 inches by 17 inches to work with. And most people don't realize by turning it diagonally, you have more room to work with. Now, I mentioned using rectangles. So what you want to do for the width, make a rectangle that is the width times 2 plus approximately 1/4 to 1/2 an inch. So if it's 5, you want 15 1/4 inches. And of course, if it's 7 the other way, you want it to be 21, which is a little bit too long. But if it's a 5 by 5 card, you want 15 1/4 to 15 1/2 by 15 1/2. You center the two together, you weld them together. Now it's square edges, so you can trim those off if you want. However, it doesn't fit on your 12 by 12 if you keep it straight up and down. What you have to do is turn it on the diagonal, and you have plenty of room to make a larger envelope. Now, making envelopes with rectangles is a very simple way to do it. Now, what you want to do perhaps is curve the ends, and you can use some slice or subtract to get rid of those extra corners, or you can just add triangles at the top and slice off the 2 extra edges. So it's up to you what you want to do, but it does give you a larger surface to work with when you turn it on the diagonal. I would design it straight up and down and then turn it on the diagonal so I'm able to get a larger slice out of my 12 by 12 mat. This is the Creative Crafters podcast and your questions answered.